You can tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're not getting in.
I can stand here all day yelling at you through this damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine, I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you.
I thought I told you to get the hell out of here. Tenpenny doesn't want your goddamn caps. And I don't want the goddamn headache. For the last time, get your rotten, ugly, goddamn ghoul ass off Mr. Tenpenny's private property. Sorry, thought you were one of them. You ever kill a ghoul before?
The Fallout series is known for its world building, and in part, its writing. These games have many quests, most of which leave an impression on the player. Perhaps one of the most polarizing quests in the game series is Tenpenny Tower from Fallout 3. I've heard many gripes about this quest because there's not really a best outcome from completing it. In fact, not doing it is probably the best solution, and that's why I call it the perfect worst quest. Because at the end of the day, Tenpenny Tower is the epitome of what the wasteland is, a hellscape that rarely has happy endings. Upon approaching Tenpenny Tower, a one-of-a-kind luxury hotel in the capital wasteland, we see an interaction between a ghoul and an intercom. The ghoul, Roy Phillips, is arguing with the hotel's head of security, Gustavo. From this first impression, we see Roy is aggressive, but Gustavo obviously isn't a fan of ghouls and refers to Roy as a zombie and not a human. Roy leaves, muttering a threat. The player can talk to Gustavo and inquire about the ghouls, to the point of being hired to take care of the ghoul problem.
Payable upon termination of that damn ghoul, Roy Phillips, and all his followers.
After stocking up on guns and ammo from Gustavo, you then venture onward to Warrington Tunnels, a ghoul-infested metro where Roy Phillips lives. On the exterior, we run into two ghouls who are quickly dispatched. We then continue through the abandoned metro, wary of the possibility of a feral ghoul popping out of the dark corners and fighting whatever may come by. Eventually, we reach the metro station and are stopped by one of Roy's friends, Michael Masters. He's not hostile, and just tells us to put our gun away.
If you don't put your weapons away, I'll start shooting.
We tell him we're here to talk to Roy, and he lets us by. Talking to Roy is where the quest splits into three potential endings, brokering peace between Tenpenny Towers and the ghouls, suggesting they all live together in the hotel. Roy is seemingly fine with this idea. After all he wants is to be able to live in the tower. Who wouldn't? The capital wasteland is not kind to many. So we go back to the tower and discuss the idea with Mr. Tenpenny himself, the owner of the tower. He's taken aback at first, but ultimately decides that if we can convince the residents to be fine with ghoul neighbors, that he will concede. None of the residents particularly mind, except for the four snootiest of the bunch. Tenpenny Tower is home to wealthy individuals, some of those people small-minded. Using speech, we can convince them that the ghouls will be coming to live in the tower, and they will decide to abandon residency. After completing this step, we return to Tenpenny and he says we can welcome the ghouls. That's exactly what we do. Roy and his friends are elated and gift us a ghoul mask, a unique headpiece that makes ghouls non-hostile towards the player. All is well between the ghouls and the residents, except after Roy becomes a resident, we notice that Tenpenny is nowhere to be found. Roy informs us they had a disagreement and Tenpenny was met with an untimely accident.
I'm afraid Tenpenny and I had a little disagreement. Not to worry though, he soon had a little accident. Problem solved.
You can take this as just desserts. After all, Tenpenny is a rich sociopath. Most players' initial interaction with him is learning he paid to have the town of Megaton destroyed because it was an eyesore.
Now that, my friend, is beautiful.
But in reality, it was just foreshadowing. After returning to the hotel a few days later, we find Tenpenny Tower is full of ghoul residents, but no more humans. Michael Masters tells us he's glad he doesn't have a nose because of the smell coming from the basement.
Hey, Roy decided to take out the trash. I'm glad I lost my sense of smell. You'll want to stay clear of the basement storage room.
If the player chooses to look in the basement, they will find a feral ghoul and the bodies of all the former residents. Roy Phillips murdered them all. which means your decisions ultimately killed all those people. We can choose to confront Roy, and he'll just say he doesn't have to justify himself to a smooth skin.
They had it coming, but I don't have to justify myself to you or any other smooth skin. In fact, you'd best piss off if you don't want to join them.
The second ending we can pursue is one where we play the villain, but this time intentionally. We can plot with Roy Phillips, the plan being that we, the player character, go into the generator room in the back of the hotel, hack into the computer, and open the door that connects the metro tunnel to the hotel. Then Roy Phillips will lead an army of feral ghouls against the people of Tenpenny Tower, indiscriminately killing anyone who isn't a ghoul.
Here out front, I have something for you to keep the ferals from gnawing on your ass.
But before doing so, Roy meets up with us at the main door. He gives us the ghoul mask so the ferals won't hurt us, and as we enter, the once radiant hotel is now reduced to chaos. While playing this scene out, I got no Russian vibes from Modern Warfare 2. There was no disputing that I was the bad guy. Finally, there's the third option, the intended or original objective of the quest, kill Roy Phillips, which by now probably seems like the good ending, but I don't think so. Roy is just another Tenpenny, except he's a ghoul. The constant mistreatment he's faced is probably why he's as awful as he is. The other ghoul residents we saw probably just didn't have anywhere to go. The only ghoul-friendly town we see is the underworld, and getting there is a dangerous trek. Roy is a bad man, but one could argue he had to be and make the evil decisions to create a safe haven for his people who are treated as less than human. But do the ends justify the means? Well, that's for you to decide. The reality of this quest is that not everyone gets a happy ending, and sometimes peace and harmony just can't exist in the wasteland. So we put Roy and his friends down like dogs, and we go back to collect a reward from Gustavo, and we completed Tenpenny Towers, the perfect worst quest in Fallout. Thanks for watching. If you like Fallout content, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you want more like this. I'll see you guys next time.